What's up, guys? Sean here. So today I've got an interesting video for you guys. It's sad but happy, interesting but not. A lot of people will probably hate me for this video, and I'll probably lose some subscribers. But I want to show you guys my Parrot Anafi and my DJI Mavic Air, and for this reason, I'm probably not going to buy a DJI Mavic 2 Pro today or a DJI Mavic 2 Zoom. Alright guys, so today is August 23rd, 2018, and DJI announced their two new drones. The DJI Mavic 2 Pro and the DJI Mavic 2 Zoom. And the reason why it's a happy day and a sad day is because they almost made my dreams come true. But what they didn't do is put it all in one package so that I could buy it. What DJI did today is they announced two different drones. Both drones do just about the same thing. The only difference is the cameras that they put on the drone. Now, Yuneec, for a long time, have had this removable camera system. And I think it's brilliant. And I think it's the best thing that Yuneec does. You know, you can buy one drone, you can spend a lot of your money on one drone, and then you can upgrade the camera if you have some extra cash. So you don't have to go out and buy a whole nother drone. DJI Mavic 2 Pro has a 1-inch CMOS sensor, which is awesome. I've been waiting for a 1-inch CMOS sensor on a drone for a while. But the problem is that drone is $1,449. And that's the base price. Then, for an extra $319, you get to add the Fly More package. So you get to add 2 more batteries and a bag and a charger. So with that said, so $1,449 plus $319, so that's $1,768. Okay. For the same price, I think for $1,800, I can get a Yuneec Typhoon H Plus that has a 1-inch sensor on it, that has Intel navigation system. So it's a lot like APAS, not as good as this APAS, but good enough for me, because I'm never going to fly under trees, or I'm really not going to fly close to trees at all. I'm going to fly it up in the air where I know there's no obstacles. But so that price tag is really frustrating to me. And as far as the Mavic 2 Zoom, the DJI Mavic 2 Zoom, it's the only difference between it is it has a zoom camera on it. But it doesn't have a 1-inch sensor, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It still has the 1/2.3-inch CMOS sensor. So it's got half the sensor, which I think is about the same as the current model. It has 2 times optical zoom, and then everything else. The only thing that this has that my Parrot Anafi doesn't have. So this is the Parrot Anafi. Okay, $700 drone compared to the Mavic 2 Zoom. The only thing the Mavic 2 Zoom has that this drone does not have is all the sensors all over it. Okay, and I feel like the camera on this is better than the Mavic 2 Zoom. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure you will throw something in the comments about that. But and this camera can look up. Some people think that's a gimmick, but like the biggest one of the biggest announcement was their dolly zoom effect. Well, this already has that. This one has 3 times optical zoom. And I think the 48 megapixel super resolution photo is awesome. So, as all these drone manufacturers just kind of copy each other's technology, hopefully that will be in the Paradenofi over the next year. They talked about hyperlapse that the Mavic 2 Zoom does. This drone does hyperlapse. So in the next week, we're going to do a hyperlapse video with this drone and just see how that turns out. But as far as the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic 2 Zoom build quality is going to be better than the Paradenofi. Okay? But you can buy 2 Paradenofis for the same price as the Mavic 2 Pro. And if you crash one, you got another one. So I think it really comes down to what you do with your drones and how much time you're going to spend in the air. If you need a drone that is going to fly up to altitudes like they showed, like some big mountain in Greenland, the Paradenofi might not handle that. I'm going to be honest with you. But if you need a 4K drone that flies up in the air and takes HDR video and has a zoom on it, you got the Paradenofi. If APAS is something that's really important to you, we got this guy. We've got the DJI Mavic Air. This is my favorite drone. And I can't do this with 2 hands. I need more. So this is my favorite drone. And this is my new favorite innovative toy. Okay? So if you took these two and you banged them together, you'd get the Mavic 2 Zoom. Okay? And the only benefit that the Mavic 2 Pro has is the 1-inch sensor. So if you're looking at getting amazing shots, then the 1-inch sensor on the Mavic 2 Pro is where you need to go. But I want to tell you why I'm not going to run out and buy the Mavic 2. For the same amount of money, you can get a Yuneec Typhoon H Plus. And if you want to take good video, that drone's going to do it. And if you're going to shoot anything professional, you really want a big drone that you can see up in the sky. They talked about not getting in the way of your subject. So if you were filming a video, if you were filming a wedding, then the Mavic 2 Pro I think would be good, or the Mavic 2 Zoom I think would be good. But if you're just getting a flyby shot of the reception, you could throw your Paradenofi up in the air. That doesn't make hardly any sound at all, guys. This is the quietest drone that I have, period. And you could put that up in orbit mode. I think it's they all call their modes differently, but they all do the same thing. You pick a point in the middle and then you fly around it in a circle. Whatever mode that is on the Paradenofi, you could do that with your wedding. You could zoom in on the shot, not get near your subject, not scare your polar bear off or whatever. So, I'm just saying all this to say, guys, I'm an Apple fanboy, I must admit, and I am a DJI fanboy, but what they announced today wasn't anything big to me. Now, when they announced the DJI Mavic Pro, the original, what they did there was Karma, the GoPro Karma, was announced the day before. And everybody, there are all these videos all over YouTube about how this is the best drone out there. This is so cool that it folds up. It's got a removable gimbal on it. That's something that I'm pretty disappointed about the new Mavic 2, that they didn't come out with a removable camera. It's the best feature of my Yuneec Typhoon H. And when I get the Yuneec Typhoon H Plus, I'll have a removable 1-inch sensor camera that I can put on a pistol grip. Most of the time, if you're going out on a professional shoot, you want the best gear. Any small foldable drone, they're giving up technology so that they can fit in that tiny package, so that it can be small enough to fold up and put in your backpack. Now, the best camera, I like to say, is the one that's on you. So if you've got this big old honking camera, it's not with you all the time. So whenever you want to go out and do a professional shoot, you need to be intentional about your gear. But most of the professional shoots that I've been on, you can drive right up to that professional shoot and pull something out of your trunk, or pull something out of your car, or Jeep, truck, van down by the river. So you don't need something that's small and foldable that fits in your backpack. You need something that is going to do the job and do the job well. So with my Yuneec Typhoon H, I can throw it up in the air and I can just leave the drone where it's at, and then the camera can go 360 degrees around in a circle. It can point all around. You can program, waypoint. It's not called waypoint. It's called curved cable cam. So you can do a curved cable cam around your shoot. So there's just a lot of other drones out there that do the same kind of things. And there's been people that have talked about the Typhoon H, how it only has sensors on the front. What they don't realize is the camera can turn 360 degrees. So what needs to happen is those sensors just need to be pointing in the direction it's flying. Okay? So you've got your drone, you've got your two sensors here. It's going to fly in the direction that those sensors are, and then it's going to turn and fly in the other direction. But there's always going to be two 3D sensors, Intel Sense sensors, pointing in the direction it's flying. The problem with these drones with where the camera, so like in this drone, the camera is in the front of the drone, so and you can fly sideways, but if you fly sideways, then there's no sensors on the side of this drone, so it can't detect it. So what DJI had to do, since they have their camera on the front of the drone, they had to put sensors all around the whole thing so it knows where it's going. But the Yuneec Typhoon H, if you start flying in this direction, the whole drone will point in that direction. So there'll be two sensors going in the direction it needs to go, but the camera on the bottom will be turned in the direction the video needs to be filmed at. So so with the money that I was going to throw at the DJI Mavic 2, I'm probably going to throw them at a Yuneec Typhoon H Plus instead. Yeah, that's what I want to do, guys. So I will be talking about the Mavic 2 on my channel, and I'll probably get the Mavic 2 sometime. Maybe around Christmas time I'll get it, or maybe in the spring next year, because I am interested in the drone. And again, the Mavic Pro was my favorite drone ever. So what I'm probably going to do, now that the Mavic 2 is out, I'm probably going to go back and buy a Mavic Pro from someone that's just trying to scrounge around and get the Mavic 2. But I hope you guys, please comment on this video and let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to, do you have $1,800 to throw at the Mavic 2, or do you already have... See, my biggest thing is I already have a bunch of small drones that I can take with me. I don't need another small foldable drone. And I don't think it's worth me selling all of these drones that I have to get that one. I really don't. Mavic Air does more than it needs to for this YouTube channel. I can get 4K video, with some cool shots and stuff like that. So this is why I'm making this video, guys. Instead of going out and buying the Mavic 2 Zoom, I think you need to buy one of these and one of these. Okay? If you get these two drones, you'll have the best of both worlds. That's what I'm saying, guys. The only other comment that I want to make is I'm so frustrated. I think when the GoPro Karma came out, as far as a drone, it was a flop. It was falling out of the sky. It was, I think, one of the worst things that GoPro ever put out. But what was good about it was a foldable drone with a gimbal that came off of the drone, snapped into a handheld pistol grip, or not a pistol grip, but a handheld selfie stick, and then all of a sudden you had a handheld gimbal. Yuneec Typhoon, the Yuneec Typhoon series, all have really cool 4K cameras. Some of them are not the best, but they come off of the drone and snap into a pistol grip, and then you have a gimbal with you. So as far as a real estate agent or someone that wants to get video on the ground that matches the video from the air, that is the best solution. You can use one SD card and just pull the camera off the drone, and then, especially if you only have like 20-minute flight time or 30-minute flight time, you can do all your aerial shots, and then you can continue to shoot the inside of the house and do a virtual tour and stuff like that with the camera that you just pulled off of the drone. So what I wish DJI would have done today is I wish they would have taken their drone. I wish they would have released one drone, not two, with a removable camera with multiple camera options. That would have been a great idea. But instead, their audience is now, their consumers are now torn as to which drone to buy. We have two options. This is what I want. I want 2 times optical zoom with a 1-inch sensor. How much is that camera? Like, what would have happened if they would have released a $1,000 drone with a $200 camera on it, or a $400 camera, and then 6 months down the road released a $600 camera that was a 1-inch sensor, with zoom capabilities? What about that? Or changeable lenses? So I really feel like they missed the mark when they made two different drones. And they said that they use this extra time to make the drone releasable today, and that's great. But if they were going to release it, I bet they were going to release it 2 months ago, and then then we would have gotten it today. So anyway, guys, part of me thinks that they were just getting the production down so that they could release the drone today, and the other part of me in the back of my mind thinks that they took, they were coming out with a Mavic 2 Pro, and then I feel like the Mavic 2 Zoom was an afterthought whenever the Anafi came out, because it has a whole bunch of features that the Anafi has. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and look forward to videos about the Yuneec Typhoon H+, because that is going to be, I believe, my next drone. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.